Hi, Linda. I have almost everything put away out here in my craft room now. I have a bunch of stuff under this table here that I have to finish going through. Chillier out here though. It'll probably be cold when I turn that air conditioner on. I'll have to wear my winter coat. I have 3 cards. Um, Hi, Carol. Welcome. Giving it a couple minutes for everybody to catch me. Hi, Gina Marie. Hi, Deb. Welcome. Wait for everybody to catch up with us. 3 cards, very simple cards. I'm all about being simple. I have just about everything put away, I was saying, out here, except for what's under this table behind me. I shoved the rest of the stuff under there. And I still have room out here. I can put a table up. Oh, how I am? A blue navy. You are probably buffering because I had that little box again. Am I okay, everybody? Because it's 8 o'clock. We're going to get started. I'm going to flip the camera down. This is the stamp set I am using. Thoughtful Expressions. It's on our last chance list. So if you're interested in this stamp set, you want to get on there and you want to purchase it before it's all gone. Okay. It has dies. We'll cut the flowers. It did it again. Okay. I'm using Old Olive, Daffodil Delight, and Pretty Peacock, and they are Daffodil Delight is dark, the dark one, and these two are the light ones, the Old Olive and Pretty Peacock. I'm using them tonight. I'm using the 6x6 Regal Designer Series paper. This will be gone because they're coming out with new patterns. That's one of our color groups. This is the first card that I am going to be making. Okay. And this is what we call stamp ink paper, SIP, SIP, stamp ink paper. 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Blueberry bushel is 4 by 5 1/4. That will go on top. And then this one is 3 3 3/4 by 5. That will go on top here. So we're going to stamp on this. And we're going to ink this up and make sure it's pretty well inked. And then we are going to stamp it 1, move it over, 2, move it over, 3. And you get the 3 different shades of the same ink. This is a piece of scrap, and it says sometimes there are no words. Okay, that I already went ahead, stamped it and everything, so. Okay, let's put this together. Like I said, this one is an easier one. Something you could mass produce if you wanted to make a good many of them. You can make it for a happy birthday. You can make it for a masculine card. A lot of uses with this one. Okay. And then I'm going to get some dimensionals, and we're going to pop this one up. And I have it lined up right against the bottom here of the white. And then I got to stand up and get my bling. Okay, nobody's on Facebook, but it says an error occurred when retrieving new Facebook comments. I just don't understand sometimes why you pay for a program and you have problems with it. It got dark. I'm sorry, it got dark in this corner. Okay, let me get some bling out here. And we're going to use some of these blue ones. And there you go. First card. I'm going to set that up there. And we'll go to this next one. Is this one here. It's using basic black and my Daffodil Delight blends. This one is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. This is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to lay that on there a while. See that that's not scored right. Let me see if I can fix that. Better. Okay. Now this one, I already went ahead. I fussy cut him, even though we have a die. I wanted to show everybody to make sure if you didn't want to, thank you, Carol. If you did not want to buy the dies, you can fussy cut anything. So if you just wanted the stamp set, that way you don't need to buy the dies because you can fussy cut it. Okay. Get him out of here. Get our flowers. And we're going to ink them up. And we're going to just start going around the paper. We're just filling in the spots. like so. Let me get one down here. There you go. All right. Gonna take our blends. I know you do, Linda. I'm starting to like it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just take my daffodil blends. Oh, wrong end. And I'm just gonna fill the centers in with the Daffodil Delight on the flowers. I'm hoping that box don't come up to tell me to stop and start again. It was raining here today, so I was a little iffy. Okay. Then I'm going to get the same. We're going to stamp that. Oh, that's pretty straight on there. That's going to go right down here. Okay, you're in my thoughts today. He's going to get dimensioned up. And he's going to go right here on the flower. Like so. And then we're going to put him on the front. And that is, before I close, I brought out the little flowers. And that's going to go down here. Like so. So that would be card number 2. Yeah, I used to be that way too, Carol. But I've been using, instead of hauling the big the cut and emboss machines and that, I just sit and cut everything here lately. Sometimes when you use the machine and use the dies, you get too much white around it for me, and I have to trim it anyway. Okay, next one. Oh, you know what? Let me get some bling for that. I have some retired ones, but I do have, gotta find them. That has the the black, and should have gotten them out before I started. I ain't gonna be able to find them. I'm gonna use my retired ones. You know what? I'm gonna put Pebble Path on there. These are the in colors that are retiring. Where's my, what's your jiggy? Oh. Oh, here. Let me put some Pebble Path on there. We'll put one there. I don't know what makes these so hard to get off. Okay, I can see why you'd rather do that, Dan. And one more. There you go. Card number 2. And card number 3 is this one here. And this one is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is the DSP that I showed you earlier. This is Pretty Peacock, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to lay that on there a while. Carol, I used to use the cut and emboss machine all the time, even when we had the Big Shot. And then when my sister Linda would be in here, I had her fussy cut it for me if it was supposed to be fussy cut, because she likes to do that. Thank you, Carol. Okay, now we're going to do some stamping. This is just a piece of DSP that was left over, and it's actually 3 by 3/4. And I just found a 1/2 inch basic white and stamp Enjoy Your Day. That's going to go here on top of this. So I need this, and I need my black. And we're going to stamp some flowers at the bottom. Like so. I'm also doing Flirty Flamingo too for the bird here. Okay, so here's where the Pretty Peacock comes in. We're going to do the flowers, and I'm just going to do them real quick. Don't have to be perfect. The flowers really aren't, some of them aren't really that perfect either, I don't think. I'm just following what's in the lines here. Can't believe it's been a week since my sweet Remy went to over the Rainbow Bridge. Today at 5 o'clock was a week. Okay, then we're going to take the old olive, and we're just going to fill in the leaves. I tried shaded spruce, that was too dark. And I thought the Granny Apple Green and the Lemon Lime Twist was too bright. So I took good old, faithful old Olive. Oh, thank you, Carol. Yeah, he was really going downhill real quick. It was a tough decision, but it was the best one. Okay, so now I'm going to do the bird. I had him for 16 and a half years. Got him when, no, I'm sorry, 15 and a half. I got him when he was a year and a half old. And he's 17 and a half. So 15 and a half. No, 16 years. I had him for 16 years. October he would have been 18 years old. Got him from the SPCA. My daughter bought him for me. He was the best dog. I'm just going over it a little bit more to give it a little bit more darker. I could use the dark one, but I thought that was too dark when I tried it on my first one. And then I'm going to take the Flirty Flamingo and I'm going to do the belly and underneath the neck, like so. And that is going to go right here. I'm going to put it, I want it to be a flower, so we'll put like that. And this is going to get on here. Let me put this down first. Yeah, he was, I think he was losing his voice too, Gina Marie. Because his voice was really softer than it was before. Okay, put that down there. And then I'm going to glue this on so I can see. I'm going to go there. Yeah, just put this down. Who talks to themselves when they craft? I do all the time. And then this gets dimensionals. And that's going to go like that over the words. Okay, that is card number 3. So let's find some bling for that. Let's do. Hey, I found my black ones again that I was looking for. Let's put some. You know what? Let me show you something. When you don't have the color you want, yeah, then I know we both are. Okay, I'm going to take my Pretty Peacock blend, and I am just going to go over my bling here. And I see it's not going to make it too dark, so let me try the darker one. Yeah, it makes that a little darker. These are alcohol markers, so they will dry quicker than your regular markers. Just so you know. That one wants to move on me. Let me try this one. Okay. So, let me take one. Put one there. Put one there. Put one there. There you go. Card number 3. I hope you enjoyed the video tonight. And the cards, like I said, these are on the last chance list, meaning while supplies last. Once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so they'll be on the last chance until they run out. So if you don't have the set, go ahead, go to my website, devlehigh.stampinup.net, place your order. I would love to be your demonstrator if you don't have one. So, and if you're not a demonstrator and would like to have fun like I do, just creating, then Stampin' Up has a kit for $125 worth of product for $99 plus tax, and there's no obligations. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Gina Marie. All right, guys. That's all I have for you tonight. I will be back on Monday. Monday is the 14th. So I will be back with whatever, I don't know. So I'll have to work on that. So I hope you have a good weekend. And if it's raining where you're at, stay dry. I know it's been raining off and on here today, but I didn't have to go anywhere today, so I stayed dry. So I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already done so, please share my videos and like them. It helps my channel. I'm pushing to have 1,000 subscribers. I'm up to 832, I think, right now. So I will try on Wednesday, Gina Marie. I would have to print his pictures and stuff out. So I will try. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you back here